Okay, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining today. Really appreciate it. For those who do not know me, I am Brian Van Meter, Marketing Manager here at Grandstream Networks. I'm also joined by my colleague Abdel, who will be helping a lot with any questions that you may have in the chat or within the Q&A feature. A few things to go over before we get started. I will be sending out the recording and slides of this presentation after we're said and done here, so please know that you will be getting those. If you have any questions, please go ahead and utilize that Q&A feature. If you're watching via IP video talk, it should be right there at the bottom of your screen. We'll be monitoring the chat as well for any questions that come through there, but the Q&A feature helps us stay a little bit more organized with everything. If you're watching via Facebook or YouTube, just feel free to leave a comment and we'll get back to you there as well. But today we are here to discuss the various upcoming products and new additions to Grandstream's portfolio coming to us in Q2 and early Q3 2020. We have a lot of really great products that are coming up, so we will just go ahead and jump right into it. Just get my desktop shared here. Okay, perfect. Okay, everyone. So like I said, we're giving a sneak peek into our upcoming products for Q2 and Q3 of 2020. We have a lot of exciting new additions to the portfolio that's coming to Grandstream. So a few quick things about us, though. If you're not too familiar with us, Grandstream was founded in 2002 with over 600 employees. We have a product portfolio containing well over 40 products, from our business conferencing devices, IP phones, gateways, ATAs, networking devices, facility access systems, and of course our award-winning Ip Pbx's, and so much more. We primarily serve the small to medium-sized business markets along with consumer markets. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, though, with some of the upcoming devices, upcoming additions to our portfolio. The first thing that I really want to touch on that's been asked about for a while that we're pretty excited about here is the UCM 6300 Ip Pbx Series. So this is a new addition to our UCM line of devices. This series was designed and will be scalable, unified communications, and an easy to manage platform with zero licensing fees. Of course, that's definitely something we are looking to continue doing, having an all-in-one solution that people can deploy into their businesses and organizations. Really help unify all communication technologies into a centralized network. So we really want to create a device that has all of your communication needs, from voice, video, data, mobility, your intercoms, facility access, and so much more. There's a lot of really cool integrations that you can make between Grandstream devices with this new Ip Pbx series. So just going over some of the basic features, this new series can support up to a staggering 6,000 users and up to 400 concurrent calls. It, of course, has that zero configuration and provisioning of Grandstream endpoints that everyone knows and loves. A lot of API availability as well for third-party integration, so we really want to focus on being able to integrate a lot of CRM and PMS platforms into this device, just to make sure in any situation when you deploy it on site, it can be completely customized to the various solutions that you're utilizing for business or that your client is utilizing for their business. Of course, it has all those market-leading telephony features you would expect in a Grandstream UCM series, from call parking, forward, transferring, IVRs, music on hold, call routing, the ring groups, etc. There is hundreds of various features jam-packed in this device to make sure that you can create the most customized solution possible. So just to look at some of the breakdown here with some of the numbers that we have, and just a quick disclaimer, these numbers can vary, can change before release a little bit, but as it is standing right now, we have the 6301, 02, 04, and 08. And you'll notice a severe difference between our users, concurrent calls, etc. On the 6301 all the way up to the 6308. This series was really designed to be able to hit many different markets and deliver really kind of new features, new API integrations that the previous UCM series, quite isn't able to do. But with the UCM 6301, we have up to 100 users, 25 concurrent calls. The 02 and 04 tend to hit around 1,300 users, and the 6308 can reach as high as 600 users, really sort of breaking into a new market that the UCM series hasn't really been able to hit before, especially having those concurrent calls carry all the way up to 500. We'll get into it in a second here, but this new UCM series actually has a video conference bridge built into it in the 02, 04, and 08. And this can support up to 40, 75, or 125 video conference bridge attendees all throughout the device itself. All right. So looking into some of the advanced features that we have, the first one that I wanted to touch on was the built-in collaboration server, kind of what I was mentioning. So this conference server is built straight into the Ip Pbx, and it allows many different individuals within the organization to just within one click host a meeting, join each other, and have a virtual collaboration space created for them. Has advanced features, every single one, as conferencing, chatting is available, screen sharing, whiteboard features, recording these meetings, and there's even support for the Grandstream wave. So remote users who are on the go would be able to join these sort of software-generated virtual collaboration spaces, despite wherever they are. All right, continuing on and talking about some of the more advanced features. This will have GDMS.cloud compatibility. For those of you who are not familiar with GDMS, it's our cloud provisioning and management service. You can find it via GDMS.cloud. But the UCM 6300 series will be completely configurable and provisioned from the GDMS.cloud. So basically this cloud setup allows for the configuration of an entire communications network, obviously because you can configure your GDS devices, your IP phones, and various other devices. And this creates a truly turnkey unified collaborations solution. You can completely customize the solution and configure it without even having to be on site. As a result, the devices just need to be hooked up to the internet. And at the same token, you would be able to completely customize these devices on site and then ship them up to your client or your customer. You can make sure that everything is working right by monitoring and troubleshooting the solution entirely from the GDMS as well. All right, the inbound call efficiency has been stepped up with the UCM 6300 series with 5-level IVR and multi-language auto attendance that is built into the device. We have expanded the call center suite and call queue traffic management, along with having the full band Opus voice codecs and a wide variety of video codec support as well. It also has jitter resistance for up to 50% packet loss before call or video quality begins to degrade. All right, Moving along, the GSC 3600 series of IP cameras. We are completely revitalizing our series of SIP cameras with these two devices to really kind of help expand our facility management solutions and sort of round out what we have available there right now. So both of these devices offer weatherproof casing, wide angle monitoring, and can integrate with Grandstream endpoints and facility management devices. There's a lot of various ways that you can utilize these cameras throughout in deployment. All right, so looking at some of the basic features, both of these devices share IP66 level weatherproof casing. So this is for outdoor deployments to make sure no matter where you deploy this device, you don't have to worry about any kind of water or weather damage. Has smart infrared technology for optimal white balance and exposure. So even in low light environments, these devices will be able to provide 100% surveillance. And of course, it supports alert notifications that you would expect. This could actually be done via outbound voice or video calls, along with email screenshots. So if you have any kind of terminals or IP phones set up, automated outbound voice calls or videos would be able to get sent to them. That includes, for example, our video phones or any kind of SIP facility access terminal, like I'll actually be covering pretty soon here. So it actually has two streams, the primary full HD stream and a secondary 640 by 480 stream, along with SIP and VoIP support for video and audio streaming to endpoints. So this really allows you to round out any Grandstream deployment. Since it is a SIP device, it would be able to send those the video to video capable devices, for example, our GXV series, along with audio calls. All right, let me just take a quick drink of water. All right, there's a lot of different ways to manage this device. The G-Surf Pro, Grandstream software camera management solution, which is one great way to do it. It's also, both these devices are ONVIF compliant. So any kind of ONVIF compliant video management systems would be able to manage and view these devices. And it also pairs with Grandstream's video phones in our GSC 3570 HD intercom and facility control station. I'll be touching on that soon as well. So really the two devices here simply offer two various different ways to mount the cameras. The GSC 3610 is a dome ceiling mount, while the GSC 3615 is a bullet wall mount. Okay, continuing on and talking about some of our facility management additions and solutions. One that we're kind of excited about here is the GSC 3570. So this is an HD intercom and facility control station. So this even more helps sort of expand out this facility management solution that we've been building for a little bit here. It offers a powerful intercom and facility control station. So it's really designed to provide a dedicated device to manage facility communications, door access, facility security, and more. This device is a great little wall-mounted tablet that you'd be able to put on any wall within an organization to really help manage all of the facility communications as well as access through GDS devices. So looking at some of the basic features of this device, it has a 7-inch captive touchscreen, and it also has dual band 802.11ac Wi-Fi and PoE network connection support. So this device can actually connect to the local area network either through that PoE network port or of course through a Wi-Fi connection. It also has full duplex 2-way HD audio and also advanced echo cancellation. This device would definitely be used frequently for 2-way calls with someone trying to gain access to an organization's facility or for making paging calls throughout that facility. So definitely you want to make sure that everything is high quality in that sense. As for alarm input ports and one alarm output port, and this will really help create customized deployments. Okay, so just to talk about some of the facility access examples and some of the various examples of this device here, just in some pretty quick diagrams, the GSC 3570 could be deployed with our GDS facility access solutions. So, and then of course linked to an electric door switch to give or deny access. The GSC can either just provide that access as is within a push button kind of setup, as well as if someone was to hit that call button and it would be sent to the GSC, they'd be able to view and see who was actually at the door by utilizing the GDS facility access device there. And then from there, make a decision whether or not to provide facility access. Okay, next, talking about facility paging as well. The GSC would be able to go ahead and make pages. So this could be through our IP intercoms and speakers, as well as to mobile endpoint devices. So this could definitely be a great solution for more mobile deployments, like your warehouses, for example, where frequent messages will have to be called out in case, for example, new shipments are arriving. This would also be great in retail and commercial environments too. We would be able to take advantage of this. Okay, and last but not least, I was talking on it a little bit earlier, but that facility monitoring as well. Any kind of alerts or active camera streams would actually be able to be accessed via the 3570, and that includes these two new SIP IP cameras that we are coming out with. Okay, so now touching into some of the upcoming video conferencing devices that we have coming out a little bit further down the road here. We have the GVC 3212, definitely a really fantastic compact device that will empower a lot of small businesses and mobile users. So this device, the primary concern here was to create a compact and affordable HD video conferencing endpoint for both TV and desktop monitoring. So this device is a standalone device with our IP Video Talk meeting plans. So if you're not familiar with IP Video Talk, you're watching it actually right now being used. So it's our virtual conferencing service that, if you just head to ipvideotalk.com, you can check out. But it pairs with our conferencing devices. But this helps create a virtual conferencing and meeting space with ease. This device really is just sort of a plug-and-play solution to create really high quality and professional video conferencing spaces. Okay, so looking at some of the basic features here, it has an HD megapixel camera with a CMOS sensor. This really helps maintain a high level of quality. We're looking for this device to be utilized by small, medium businesses as an entry-level device. So we want to make sure that despite it being entry-level, you're still getting an incredibly high video conferencing experience, high quality. It has dual band integrated Wi-Fi. So this device would be able to connect through any kind of Wi-Fi environment, and it can really mobily be moved around here. So even if one of these devices are deployed within a small business that could have several conferencing spaces, and the individual would be able to just sort of pick it up, take it to their relevant conference space if they're looking to take it into the cloud and have remote users join it, set it on top of the TV, plug it in, and start inviting people and start conferencing. It has dual microphones with noise canceling technology, so it actually has a 3-meter pickup distance as well. With a compact device like this, we want to make sure that would still be able to be utilized in a little bit the standard size conference room, meeting room, in your huddle room. And also has Miracast and AirPlay for content sharing. So no need for any kind of cables or plugging anything in like that. You would actually be able to share directly with the device itself via Miracast and AirPlay as well. So if you're having any on-the-go kind of conferences, any quick meetings, you'd be able to share relevant and important documents that way. All right, so we're looking at two deployment scenarios when it comes to this device. Primary one is our entry-level video conferencing. This is an incredibly affordable device that small to medium businesses would be able to utilize. We're pretty happy about it too with the level of call quality. It really will help small to medium businesses sort of take their meetings, conferencing, and just take their business more to a virtual space that will really help them expand it outwards. Then we're also looking at high quality mobile and remote video conferencing as well for some of the more on the go staff for some larger businesses. They still want to sort of maintain that high level of video conferencing, not just off a webcam of a device, but actually set up something no matter where they're going within their hotel suites. This would be a great option as well. Okay. GVC 3220 is our new HD video conferencing device, and probably within our presentation, the most, I'll call it, impressive thing that we're coming out with here. So this is a revolutionary piece of video conferencing hardware here that's being added onto our GVC conferencing series. It allows for a completely immersive video conferencing environment and increased collaboration and productivity. It really brings a new level of collaboration to our conferencing solutions that we're pretty excited about here. All right, so looking at some of the technical specifications, Android 9.0, woo! Definitely something I know many people have been asking for and really have wanted a lot is Android 9.0. This device is being deployed straight out of the box with it. And we're also looking into having the device be upgradable, have the Android versions upgradable as time goes on. But it actually can support up to 4 external 1080p webcams. So this will expand any kind of video feed coverage that you have. So in much bigger deployments, like boardrooms or massive meeting rooms, this is fantastic because you can bring in a lot of different angles and focus different devices on different speakers and have it all going through the single video feed. It supports an external Bluetooth or 2.4G microphones and has one built-in speaker. We're actually developing a new sort of desktop microphone, which I'll touch on next, that really helps expand the pickup distance of these devices. Okay, and then there's a lot here, so I just kind of put it all so it's available. It does go up to 4K Full HD video in up to 5-way 1080p video conferencing built into the device natively, of course. Also has dual band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0. It has a 69.5-degree field of view lens and all the way up to a 12x zoom with pan tilt zoom control on the device. Of course, it is completely compatible as well with our IP Video Talk platform. So to sort of take this device, put it into the cloud, and make it so that anyone would be able to sort of join a virtual collaboration space, all you would need is IP Video Talk with that, and really help take this device and push it to the absolute limit. Then it also has AI facial recognition to identify and focus in on active speakers. Okay, so the GMD 1208 desktop wireless microphone. So this is an extension microphone to companion devices and a companion device for Grandstream audio and video conferencing products. So when paired with a conferencing device, it extends the pickup distance, all right, and increases the overall audio coverage range of a video conferencing or an audio conferencing solution. This device is truly wireless, which is great. It would be able to sit on its charging dock and once a video or audio conference has begun, be picked up by the user and either set down in front of them or in the middle of a table, a boardroom, a huddle room, etc. So some of the basic features here that we're looking at, it has a proprietary 2.4G slash BLE dual mode with Grandstream devices only. So basically what this means is it helps create a more error resistant long distance transmission. So when this device is definitely deployed further away from a GVC, it has an incredibly fast connection speed. So this really helps stop any kind of interference between the two devices. And more importantly, this means when the user is talking, anyone watching will see that audio, in sync with the video. So there will not be any out of sync awkward moments where someone is talking, but the audio comes through half a second after it looks like they're talking over video. All right, has a capacitive touch mute button with LED on the top. Very easy to understand. Someone doesn't want to be talking right now or utilizing this device to communicate through it. They can simply mute themselves while someone else is communicating. And has a true wireless design with a charging station as well, like I was mentioning a little bit earlier. This device has up to 8 omnidirectional mics with a 26-foot pickup range. So this device, it literally is about the size of, I would say, a hockey puck. So it can fit in roughly about the size, the palm of your hand. And the pickup distance with this is absolutely staggering. It's a really fantastic little add-on device to our GVC series, especially for those bigger conferencing solutions. Okay, and the last thing that I'm going to talk about here is the GWN Manager. So for those of you who are familiar with the GWN Cloud, the GWN Cloud is a cloud solution for managing our GWN access points. The GWN Manager is an on-premise enterprise-grade management platform software. So it allows businesses to manage an unlimited amount of Grandstream access points within any private network. So it really provides that kind of streamlined monitoring, maintenance, and management of any access point network, as well as the security of having everything being managed within the network itself. So no need to connect to a cloud service in order to sort of get that elevated experience. GWN Manager can completely manage any kind of network deployment. So going into some of the basic features of it. So like I was saying, it's a centralized management of sites and access points. So essentially all of these access points can be organized under various sites. So they can be grouped depending and customized completely on the organization and the way they're developing their access point solution. Configuration templates for the access points can be pushed to individual APs or entire sites of APs as well. So configuration and provisioning and updating these devices is incredibly simplified and streamlined through the GWN Manager. Customized captive portals as well is expanded out a little bit with this. So any kind of login with client devices, when they're trying to join a network, the captive portal would pop up and request specific information be entered in. And there's a lot to choose from here, along with having any kind of branding, images, videos, etc. play along with it. So definitely incredibly customized. This is great for your public network deployments. Okay, and last but not least, has plenty of maintenance features as well, such as ping, trace route, capture, data backup, configuration, template backup, and much more. This is really just a well-rounded solution to help expand out massive GWN access point deployments. Okay, so like I was saying, Centralized Wi-Fi management. So it really allows for complete scalability of a Wi-Fi solution. It's very simple and straightforward to add devices to the GWN manager. Like I was saying, there's no software limits for sites or the amount of access points that are being managed by the GWN manager. And of course, has full network monitoring and reporting as well. It's enterprise ready, so it does have bank grade TLS encryption from end to end. So just to make sure that all data that's being transferred between access points and clients are completely secured, as well as with the GWN manager as well. And of course, X.509 certificate-based authentication. And then also has detailed user data storage and backup as well. All right, everyone, that goes ahead and concludes our presentation on our various upcoming devices and solutions. I hope you are just as excited as I am because there's some really great things coming around the corner. I'm going to go ahead and stay online, and I'll be answering any questions that are coming in. Looks like Abdel has been pretty on top of that as well. So thank you all for stopping by and checking out some of our upcoming devices and solutions that will be hitting our portfolio in the coming months. So if you would like to stay and ask questions, please feel free. I'll be kind of just looking through and answering some of them. But if you would like to go, thank you so much for attending. I hope you have a great rest of your week.